Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you my favorite card trick, tutorial for my favorite card trick. It is a card trick based off of Jay Sankey's amateur versus professional magician trick. It is the same card trick except for I don't do any storytelling at all. I just have spectators select a card, well select two cards, and I mix them up, and I let them watch my hands when I do the trick because I want them to be super amazed at the end. So I tell them to focus really hard at everything I'm doing, and it just blows their mind at the end. So Jay Sankey, if you're out there, thank you, man. This trick is awesome. I know it's a real simple concept, but it's my favorite trick. Anyways, let's get into it. Let's first start by having the spectator select a card. So let's say this is the first spectator's card. Now I promise not to look at it. Okay, so I'm gonna put that card on top. I'm gonna give that card a couple cuts. Nice little shuffle. Maybe another cut. And I'll go up to the second spectator or that same spectator, and I'll tell me when to stop. Right there. That is your second card. I am not looking. I'm going to shuffle the cards together. Going to give the deck another cut. And then I'll go up to the first spectator or the same spectator and ask, what was your first card? I'm like, do you want me to tell you? Yes, I want you to tell me. Was it this? Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this card. And we're going to set this card right here. I like setting the card in their hands. I give the deck a nice little cut. And just like that, the second card is right there. Guys, this is my favorite trick. It's powerful. I usually like setting the card in between their hands, or if it's two spectators, I'll have them put their hand out, put one hand on, put the card in their hand, tell the other one put their hand on top, or I just have the person put their hand on top like so. Then I act like as if I'm shooting the card out of the deck. But let's get into the tutorial behind this. This trick actually requires you to know a couple things. False cuts, which there are plenty of, or just card control, keeping the card on top. In the hands riffle shuffle. You could just do a table shuffle if that's easier for you. But anyways, let's get into the trick. So what I do is I have a spectator select a card. So let's say they select this card. This card is the 9 of diamonds. From here, I just do any false cuts I want. I keep them watching my hands. Do a little shuffle even if I want to. Keeping the card on top. There are plenty of false cuts out there. I do some pretty easy ones. Jay Sankey has tutorials on really easy ones. Just search false cuts and you'll get one. And then you keep that card on top. Now you go up to the second spectator or the same guy and you tell him, oh, I want you to select another card. So tell me when to stop. They say stop there. In this case, it is the 6 of diamonds. In the video, I did a riffles in the hands riffle shuffle. However, you could easily just do a table riffle shuffle. When you riffle shuffle the deck, you want to keep the top card on top, and you want to riffle shuffle the second card to the bottom. So if you do this, the way you do this is the second card's at the bottom, the first card's on top. You just riffle down the first card, and you just finish the shuffle, keeping this card on top. If you do it in the hands, it's the same thing, except for it will say, tell me when to stop. You get to the point, you show them their card, and you just transfer into a in the hands riffle shuffle. That's kind of really bad. Now these cards are getting a little worn out. They're really bad cards. Now from here, you want to pull, you have the cards in middle grip, or in dealer's grip, and I'm going to turn this card face down this way just so you can see the end of the trick. Now you have the card on one card on bottom, the second spectator's card on bottom, or the second card on bottom, the first card on top. From here, you want to get a pinky break under the bottom card. So you can either just pull down with your pinky, or you can take your index finger and pull down on the bottom card, and what that does is it puts a little, and it raises the card right here, and it also does the same down here. It gives you a chance to get a pinky break. From here, you're going to take this pinky break and you're going to transfer it over to a thumb break. So you just take your thumb and continue the break. So you'll cut over using your index finger to cut some cards over, and you'll put this deck on top of this deck, maintaining that thumb break. From here, all you do is take everything from that thumb break and you cut it to the table and you cut it on top. Now your setup is you have the second card on top, you have the first card on the bottom. From here, you're going to do a double lift. Now, I like doing a double lift, so I have it in dealer's grip, and I angle the deck like so, press down really hard, and if you use your finger to come to the very edge, you'll naturally pick up 2 cards. Another way you can do to cheat this kinda, or there's another easier way to do it, is you can make contact with them, riffle up till you get to the top 2 cards, get a pinky break, and you can do the double lift from there. I do that sometimes when I miss my first one. They won't notice a thing. If you really wanted to, which I don't recommend at all, you can just put a bend in that top card or in the bottom card, and that way you have like a little bent area right there, so you can just lift them up. But naturally, all you want to do is any type of double lift, and there's plenty of double lift tutorials on YouTube. So you do a double lift, and you'll show them the first card, but you're really holding 2 cards, and the second card's actually on top. So you'll show them the first card, like, was that your card? And they'll be like, yes. So now as you turn the double lift over, which is simply this, you're actually putting the second spectator's card either in their hand or on the table, or it'd be just the second card. And then from the rest is storytelling. I like to do this effect after I cut the cards, so I'm clean, so their card's not on top anymore. I like to do this. You can do whatever you want, but this is my favorite trick. Gets awesome reactions. I've blown some people's mind doing this trick. Once again, thank you, Jay Sankey. If you liked the video, like the video. If you don't like the video, I'm sorry. But have a great day, guys.